expectations and shit. Man, get into this motherfucking bag. Stand on the way I made. Sacrifice the time for this shit. Man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago, they ain't understand. Riding by myself and it's cool, I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace, I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend, we should try again. You been on my mind, you should hop in. I ain't gonna hurt you, baby girl, you know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I hit the bay, you know I think of you.
Henny the Moore reporting live from the liquor store, man. And when all three of us come together, man, it's Cowboys Uncut.
Goddess.
West Coast Cowboy in the middle, the Kanye West of this content stuff.
And I'm a day one type of girl. Ain't nothing wishy-washy over here. I don't jump around, stick to one side. Yeah, the silver, the blue, we got them in their feelings. That star on the field, come pay the D a visit. They say it's hatred, is it? I call it hate and simping. Cause if we wasn't that hating, they wouldn't be in our business. Listen, West Coast say the water tastes better. The fan base go harder, and all the ladies get wetter. Yeah, that's how it is when you straight reppin' for Dallas. We get it in the trap, and landlord tell us what's happening. No explanations in no shape, form, or fashion. When Henny drop the stats, ain't nothing else to be asking. Them numbers don't lie, that's why your argument dry. And we still got them rings, you got your eyes on our prize. Whether an eagle, a giant, or a commando, you in the parking lot crying, we in the Lambo, we stay in our bag, we run it up in the draft. You still talking about the 90s, so who's stuck in the past? Get off me, and I'ma need you 6 feet back. And we ain't hearing nothing till your team beat that. And we ain't scared of running. So only one team over here is Cowboys, believe it. Yeah, this you got is a poet. Big up West Coast Cowboy, HTM Sports, and Landlord from Alabama. Y'all check them boys out, man. Don't play around with the Cowboys content. Yeah, and you know it's DC, yeah. DC4L. All day. Every day.
My dear Aunt Sally, we is at the P right now. We gotta go to free agency, then we gotta go to draft, then we can talk about training camp.
And Stephen Jones, who's also a multi-millionaire, moves and feels like a what? Like a dude that is got $15 in his bank account.
We finna come marching to Dallas with our picket signs, ticket torches, everything we can find.
And we are live. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy, Henny the Moore, reporting live from the liquor store, man. How's everybody doing today? And look, man, I'm not alone. I'm not talking to myself, man. This is Cowboys Combos. And beneath me, it's the most ratchet, most backhanded, backsliding, despicable,
relax,
downright evil, wretched, evil incarnate.
Objection.
Content creator across all the 7 C's. Landlord from Alabama.
What's happening, man? I appreciate y'all. What's going on, man? We up here waiting on this schedule release, seeing who we finna smack them around, and seeing when we gonna smack them around. You know what I'm saying? That's what type of time we on. We back lit with it now. We back ready for war right now. So, hey, I'm taking all opponents. We ready. Let's do it.
I'm down with that for sure, man. And listen, salute to everybody out there. Y'all know the proper procedures when y'all see us. Hit the like button, hit the share button, slap the dog shit out of an Eagles fan because they deserve it. They out here spreading chlamydia and stank breath all simultaneously. So please slap the shit out of an Eagles fan when you see one. And please hit those cash outs, man. We trying to get out to DC. Cowboys Combos will be taking over the draft in 2027. We starting early so we can damn near guarantee we can go. So you want to see us out there covering the draft, handling business and putting on for the Dallas Cowboys like we did in Kansas City. Hit the cash outs, hit the super chats, and join the memberships. We're gonna bring those back as well, man. So salute to everybody out there in advance for everything y'all do for the platforms. The one and only Nicole said she is gay. She said she out here openly dyking. She is a carpet muncher. So we gonna pray for her that God delivered that from her. So
Yikes.
shout out to the one and only Nicole. Shout out to my boy Chris, not Al Cowboy as well. He said, "What's up with you, man? What's up with you, my brother? Thanks for tapping in and showing support to the platform, man." So Lane,
Shit, a carpet monster is insane.
I'm just saying,
It's insanity.
I'm talking about what I'm talking about, man. So hey, if she get down like that at 2025, I ain't mad at her, but she let it be known. She let it be known. But
Diabolical work.
did you get the chance to see some of the other leaks that done happened since earlier?
Not really. What's happening?
All right, so let's start. Did you see the Thanksgiving game?
Yeah.
All right, so you seen that, but did you see the Christmas game? Cause
Nah, I ain't seen the Christmas game.
All right, the Dallas Cowboys are either finna make us very happy during the holiday seasons, or they are finna ruin everything. They finna ruin Thanksgiving, and they finna ruin Christmas for us, man. If it's going down like that, man, God dog. Listen, man. The Dallas Cowboys will travel to the nation's capital, and this is from Nick Harris, so you know it's legit. They will travel to the nation's capital to take on the Washington Commanders on Christmas Day. Said Dallas has played on Christmas Day 5 times in the last 64 years, the last time being 2010, and the game will be on Netflix apparently. So,
They trying to break Netflix with the Cowboys on there, ain't it? Like, we seen how terrible it was when they did the broadcast or something else. What it was, the fight or something?
I think they did the fight.
And it was bad. It was really bad.
And Kevin, why are you retarded? Like, listen, if you ain't ever opened a book or if you ain't got YouTube, you got to have YouTube. You're on YouTube right now. You would know the Dallas Cowboys won in the 90s and not the 80s. So I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. You're wrong, stupid, and out of line. So keep it cordial. And what I be tripping on is the worst thing y'all have is cowgirls. I be on here very disrespectful, and that's all y'all can ever come back with. Cowgirls. I be talking about y'all inbred mamas, y'all dick sucking grannies, y'all poor ass daddies, and that's all y'all can say is cowgirls. Like, y'all gotta come with some more sinister responses because I get bored very easily.
That's insane.
I'm just saying, like, they whole family fucked up, and that's the only thing they can ever come with. The cowgirls. All right, nigga.
Sad business right there. Sad business.
But what do you think about that, though, man?
It looks like we gonna get a gift for Christmas. I told y'all we gonna put a little respect on Washington name, but in my opinion, I felt like they was fraudulent, and I felt like they caught the lines at a good time, and Jaden Daniels just played above everybody's expectations. But I feel like, after a year of film on that young man, I think he gonna come back down to earth. Like, not saying that he's gonna suck, but I don't think he's just gonna be as incredible as he was last year. I think he's gonna take a little step back. And it's almost guaranteed, like, if for him not to take a step back, he'll be winning the MVP, he'll be goddamn winning the Super Bowl. So I don't think neither one of those more than likely gonna be in his future this year. So I think he's gonna automatically have to take a step back. But I just don't see the Commanders as being that strong of a team, man. Like, I just think they had a good year, a Cinderella season in my opinion. But I do think they going in the right direction. But I see them as a team that the Cowboys can handle. They might get swept.
I think we can beat them anytime we line up because I think we have the advantage at most positions. If you go position by position, I like the Dallas Cowboys quarterback more than Jaden Daniels, even though I think Jaden Daniels is a great young up-and-coming player. I came out the gate, said he would be a better football player than Caleb Williams. So, I've been stamped the boy. But, I don't think he's on Dak Prescott's level just yet. When you look at the wide receiving core, after the George Pickens trade, I would take our wide receivers over theirs, right? If Tyler Guyton takes a step and Tyler Booker is as advertised, I might even take the O-line. When healthy, I take our corners. So I'm not really seeing I'm not saying that they can't play football. I'm not saying they're a bad team. But I just think when you look overall at the talent, position by position, player for player, the Dallas Cowboys are a better team when healthy. And we're talking about playing a game in December. Diggs will be back by then. Marvin Overshown should be back by then. Like this, the Dallas Cowboys should be completely healthy by the time we play this football game.
We got some fool named Mick Swagger. He probably has zero swagger, zero riz. He has nothing going on for himself in his life. For him to say that, you must don't realize that we beat their ass with Cooper Rush. So why would I be up here shivering in my boots when it comes to these dudes? I'm just not built like y'all. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? I look at them niggas like cake. That's what I look at them like.
And when they won, it took a game-winning drive against Trey Lance.
Exactly. So let's chill out, bro. Like, I don't know what y'all on. And it was like, that game they won, it was like by the grace of God at the end of the game.
And it wasn't even Jane Daniels. Like, he got hurt, and then old boy from Oregon, what's his name? Mariota had to come in and save them niggas.
I feel like they just caught Detroit lacking, bro. Like, Detroit was lacking with injuries and stuff. They just caught them lacking, and they beat them. Like, don't get it twisted.
We make entirely too much money to work at Walmart. Now, he went to your page and said you work at Walmart.
Who, me?
But, yeah,
wow.
Glock Boy 111.
That's insane.
I said you work at Walmart. But Kelvin Hicks already done shot this nigga in the head. But this man out this bitch in designer glasses and shit.
I guarantee I make double what you make. Guaranteed.
Probably quadruple. Because listen, he might be somewhere where they make $7 an hour. You know, just pray for him.
I guarantee you that.
He knows not who he talks to.
I'm a top tier earner, sir. Respect. Get your mind right.
He said, yeah, Lou, yeah. Said, man, they had to pull Jaden Daniels. Exactly, they had to pull that boy. Like they were scared for that man's future. But anyway, man, I ain't even studying that shit because they asked a real deal question over here, man. Nah, really, what he said is Booker's going to have his hands full the first 2 games. Booker gonna have his hands full all season, and I bet not hear nothing about it. Cause we invested big to get him, so we're gonna have to see him man up and show up. But he ain't gonna have no easy season. If you talk about defensive tackles that he plays, right, and the number of games where he's gonna see very good defensive tackles, the same way that Tyler Guyton had to get baptized by fire his rookie season. Tyler Booker's gonna get baptized by fire as well. So let's go through these list of defensive tackles this nigga played this year. Cause he plays a bunch of great defensive tackles, boy, on the cool. Just on the real.
Hey, welcome to the NFL, young man.
Welcome to the NFL. So Lou, I'm gonna say this though, man. In hindsight, I'm not sure Brock Hoffman would have survived this shit. I ain't gonna hold you. We still probably could have. Hold on. Can you say something, landlord? It sounds like your sound went out.
No, I'm good.
Okay, cool. Cause it just did that all of a sudden, so I was concerned.
Yeah, I got like scream etiquette when I gotta do something off camera. I might, you know what I'm saying? I got you.
You Gucci. I'm glad that you have etiquette, man.
Yes,
I appreciate that. But yeah, Lou. In hindsight, Brock Hoffman might have got baptized. So let's just talk about these defensive tackles, man. Jalen Carter twice. We're used to that, right? He's one of the best defensive tackles in the league. I understand it. Dexter Lawrence twice. One of the best defensive tackles in the league, an all-pro, sack master. I get it. Deron Payne, very formidable defensive tackle in the interior. More of a run stopper than a pass rusher, but he is very good. Quentin Williams is a monster. He's one of the best defensive tackles in the league. He deserves whatever contract they give him with the Jets. He is a superstar. Straight from landlord's part of the world.
Yes, sir. He is straight out of my high school, man. So shout out to Winona High School. Hey, we really much so support Quinn Williams here in the city, man. But I wish he was a Cowboy. I wish I can give up an arm and a leg to get him over here in Dallas. That'll be ridiculous.
He is exceptional. Like he's one of my favorite defensive tackles in the league. Chris Jones is another one who was also Dak Prescott's former college teammate. We played the Jets. We played the Jets in New York, right? And hey, this is funny, by the way, Lou. The Jets had an opportunity to play us in because they just got an international game. They had an opportunity to play us as their international opponent, but they did not want that because they did not want to give up Dallas coming to New York for what that meant for the stadium, meant for ticket sales, and all that other stuff. Like, they're on record saying we did not want to do that. They wanted Dallas in New York for this game. So instead of playing us internationally, they kept that as a home game. Shout out to Donnie Holmes in the building as well, man.
Yeah, shout out to Donnie, man. He always be supporting, man. We appreciate y'all. But yeah, that just shows you the value of the biggest brand in sports. Like, everybody gotta eat when the Cowboys come to town. Like, I'm trying to see when this Vegas game is. Like, that sounds like a movie, a dream scenario for me to see the Cowboys playing in Vegas and just being in Vegas at the same time. But I'm sure they're going to charge me $8,000 a ticket. So we'll see how this goes.
Indeed. Then Chris Jones. Chris Jones is one of the best defensive tackles in the league. Like, he a 3-time NFL champion, correct?
Who that?
Chris Jones.
I think he got 3 rings, yeah.
3. Shout out to Donald Holmes on my end, too, for the cash app, man. I appreciate you for the support. And remember, y'all, everything y'all seeing in between now and then is going to be to help us get to D.C., man. So we appreciate y'all.
D.C., and I will be going to training camp. So if you want to help me with my efforts of going to Cali in a few months, make sure y'all tap in for the win, man. Hit them cash apps and super chats. Y'all know how we coming from training camp. Hey, we give y'all the best, so make sure y'all support.
Indeed, man. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, so Chris Jones, I think Chris Jones is an all-pro and all that other stuff. Matter of fact, let me double-check this. I want to give Chris Jones his flowers.
Proper respect, yeah.
Because, listen, he's one of the few defensive tackles that's good against the run and can rush the passer. Like, you don't have to worry about Chris Jones. And he has the versatility where you can move him to the edge if you want to. And he went at pick number 37 in the 2016 draft. What pick did we have when we took Jalen Smith?
I don't know.
Dawg, I think did we pick Jalen Smith over this man?
Over who?
Over Chris Jones.
Probably so.
Let me look at that. Because this is going to open up a whole nother conversation. Let me see. Because Jalen Smith was picked when? Because I'm sorry that I be segueing like this, but shit like this be having me thinking about what if scenarios and shit. We picked Jalen Smith over Chris Jones, y'all. I get it. I get it in hindsight. I get it at the time. Hindsight is 2020. We didn't know that he would become a Hall of Fame defensive tackle. Jalen Smith was supposed to be a first rounder. He failed due to injury. We took him. Yeah, that's crazy as hell to me, dog. We picked.
Yeah,
Jalen
I don't
Smith
think they knew he was gonna be like that though. Was he that highly touted coming out?
He got picked only a couple picks after the man. Like, he's the only defensive player. Well, no, I take that back because they were a bunch of good defensive players at Mississippi. There wasn't any good offensive players at Mississippi State outside of Dak Prescott. But he was one of the highest defensive tackle prospects that year. Yeah, so he was like that. Like, he barely missed being in the first round. And then let me just look at Chris Jones' resume. We'll get through the rest of this list in just a second because this shit is really driving me when I think about the what if scenarios we have.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have Chris Jones in the Cowboys uniform.
So let's not talk about the Super Bowls. Let's talk about his own personal shit.
Individuals.
He's made 6 All-Pro teams.
Damn.
He's been first team 3 times. He's been second team 3 times. And, of course, he's made 6 Pro Bowl selections. He was also good enough to make the All-Rookie team. So he actually is one of the few defensive tackles that played well out the gate.
Out the gate with it.
Damn.
Wow. And we got a couple of decent years from Jalen Smith. That's it.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Like I said, hindsight is 2020. We can't unring that bell. We can't have buyer's remorse at this point. But damn, that shit crazy when you think about it.
Hindsight is 8K. But damn, I wish we could have had a little, you know what I'm saying?
Foresight.
A little foresight, exactly. Like, I wish we would have seen that a little differently. But I mean, we was robbed of that experience in a way. We finna get back to the list, but you remember we thought we was finna have the best linebacking core in football for years to come, and then it didn't even happen for another year after that. So
Yeah,
I mean,
he got injured immediately.
the life of the NFL. So we'll see what happens, man.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that. Then we got Javon Hargrave. We know Javon Hargrave used to be a 49er. If I'm not mistaken, I forget where he's at now, but we do play Javon Hargrave. DJ Reader, I put an asterisk by his name because he might be a Dallas Cowboy by the time the season starts. You know, they talk about they talk about he might be a cap casualty. They used the first round pick for a defensive tackle. They got some more defensive tackles they brought in. He making all the money in the world. So he might be a cap casualty. I doubt it because I don't think they're that stupid to let a run stopper like DJ Reader leave. But, you know, it's a possibility. Dalvin Tomlinson is actually with the damn Cardinals right now. He's always been a very solid defensive tackle. He doesn't get the love or the fanfare, but he is one of the better defensive tackles in the league. And then T.R. Tart. I believe he's with the Chargers last time I checked. So the Dallas Cowboys play a long laundry list of some of the better defensive tackles in the league. They play a long laundry list of some of the better defensive tackles in the league. So my question to everybody out there in the space, in the chat box, and also to my brother Landlord, how do you think Tyler Booker gonna hold up?
I think he'll do fine. I don't think he's gonna do exceptional because that's a tall task for anybody with those guys. But I think he'll fight and he will survive. I think he'll survive the gauntlet. You know what I'm saying? I think he's capable of that. I think he has the right attitude and the physicality to match. Now, is it gonna be pretty? No. But I think he's gonna be fighting with him, and he should be able to provide that with enough time to get the job done.
Yeah. And I think they'll be able to run the football. I hope that they're able to run the football because that's really the selling point of a Tyler Booker to me. You know what I'm saying? Like displacing defensive linemen along the line of scrimmage. That was the entire selling point to me on Tyler Booker, being able to run the football. And listen, if we can get a run game and pair that with Dak Prescott and pair that with George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb and the weapons that we have, and we don't have to be in obvious passing situations, like, we're going to be great, bro. We're going to be explosive. We'll have the ability to go out there and compete with any damn body, honestly.
Yeah, I believe so, too.
And shout out to Numbhead Neil, too. He said, what's up, gents? Scabidity slapped up 53 Eagle fans before checking in, man. Hey, salute to my boy Numbhead Neil, man. Hey, I think I might send one of y'all to a game this year, man. You know, yeah. I think we might bring a raffle back. The Dallas Cowboys have done some good work. So I might let y'all go to one game.
I might join that team too. I might send somebody to a game myself, or get them a jersey or something like that. We'll do a poll in the trap or something and see what happens.
And I'll do a poll in the liquor store. So y'all let me know, are y'all trying to go to a game or do y'all want a jersey? Because listen, I feel good. I told y'all I wasn't going to buy shit if the Dallas Cowboys ain't make no moves I like. But now in totality, with the draft and the trade for George Pickens and the other trades that got Elam and Murray over here, the Dallas Cowboys done made some moves, man. They made some moves, so I can't be mad at them. So if y'all want a raffle for a ticket or a jersey, let me know. I'm finna put the poll up in the liquor store.
It's clear they weren't trying to win last year. They trying to win this year.
You said that's outstanding. 4-2 kind. I try. And listen, I'll even be fair. I'll even be fair, man. You know, I'll let y'all know in advance when we start it. So, you know, and I'll make sure to keep very good records on it, and we'll do it like we did the last time. We'll do the reel, we'll spin. You know, you'll be able to put in as many, you know, donations to get raffles as you want, and you know we'll just let fate decide who wins it. But I think that'd be good for us, man, because the Dallas Cowboys have done enough for me to be slight. I'm not on the bandwagon, but I am at the station.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm drinking Kool-Aid like a mother. But I ain't to the toxic Kool-Aid level yet. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't in the coat. You ain't with Jim
Nah,
Jones.
I'm not with Jim them yet. You know what I'm saying?
Jim them was crazy.
Jim them, I ain't around there yet. I seen him around the corner. You know what I'm saying? I'm tiptoeing in that direction, but I ain't went all the way around that corner yet. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I believe in this team again, man. Cause I know.
Oh my God.
What happened?
I'm looking at the tickets. They put the tickets on sale for Cowboy Chiefs.
How much?
I've seen 3,000.
What?
1,179. I see a nosebleed for 480, a nosebleed for 470, standing room for 126, 442. I'm finna screenshot this shit and send it to you.
I might just want to stand up and be lit in the shit. I'm paying that much. I need to be sitting next to Jerry Jones.
I gotta call a play for $4,000. Like, hold on now.
I need to be sitting next to Jerry.
Hold on. Sprint right option, damn it. Let me see it.
Deep ball to Pickens, goddamn it.
Spam this shit. Spam lamb. Spam.
Oh God.
That's the play call. Spam lamb, damn it.
I gotta do something phenomenal to pay that much.
No, they just announced this shit. Like, how the fuck did they got this shit up already?
And they gonna get worse. As it get closer to the game.
You ain't lying. Hold on. Said my Kool-Aid has Thunderbird in it. That nigga going crazy. Ooh.
Yeah, Roy Texas 26. That's a good loud. That's a lot of money. How about y'all just, you know what I'm saying, screw a hole inside the stadium gates and let me watch it through there? How much you gonna pay for it? How much you gonna charge me for that? Yeah, tripping.
Yeah, they going crazy.
I stay at, well, I ain't gonna, hey. If you can afford it, do your thing. But I might stay at the house and watch that one.
Let me put it in the. Let me see if I can put it on the show. That shit's crazy.
That is my birthday though, so I might be crazy enough to do it. Who knows?
Who knows? He said, I'll come to Dallas and watch the game at my uncle's house. Boy, you do that? Hold on, let me see if I can get this shit uploaded in here real quick.
I need to be in the press box or some shit.
There you go. So these are what the current tickets are right now, man. We seeing
that's ridiculous.
Yeah. And listen, this is exactly why the Jets were like, we're not going to not host this game right here at the damn stadium when the Dallas Cowboys come. Because they're going to be charging ticket prices like this. This is Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. The Jets are probably not even a playoff team. That might be their Super Bowl when we go out there to MetLife. Like, that's going to probably be their biggest game, going to be probably nationally televised. It'll probably be a primetime game. They'll have home field advantage. Like, people's jobs might be on the line, nigga.
Man, 13, 1400 just for some decent seats.
That's crazy. I went to the home opener. It was like half this shit. Like, we opened up against the Eagles in 2021. Like, dog, like the tickets were nowhere close to this. And we were damn near close. We were close enough to take videos of Jimmy Johnson and them on the sideline. So I don't know what the hell these niggas on. He said, I'm watching the game from the parking lot.
Man, that'll be a hell of a birthday gift for myself right there, though. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. But, hey, these are the games that we know so far. So we know that we're going to go to filthy, dirty, nasty, ratchet-ass Philadelphia week 1 where niggas are on Fent and can't pay their rent. So we'll be going there week 1 to play the shitbirds and destroy their entire celebration. Then what's crazy is we'll be having our home opener the next week against the New York Football Giants. And landlord, let me tell you, we got to split this shit. It gotta be a split or a sweep. But we cannot lose both of these games. I don't give a damn. If we gotta cheat, if we gotta lie, we gotta steal. We cannot lose these first 2 games because you cannot put yourself in a hole like that. You can, if you're trying to compete for a championship this year, to compete for the division, compete for an opportunity to win 1 seed, you cannot fall behind 2 games in your division out the gate. You cannot do that.
Nah, that'll be an early hole you don't want to find yourself in. And if we start out 2-0, listen, we gonna be lit. I know Cowboy Nation, we gonna have to chill out, regardless of how these 2 games go. If it go 0-2, you might need to start looking at Shotty. That's the only way I can see that happening. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be Shotty screwing up. That's about the only way I can see that happening. Or because the Giants don't even have no dominant run game either, though. Like,
they ain't got the thing about the Giants. They got two explosive running backs, but they haven't stuck with the run game enough for them to be a factor against the Dallas Cowboys when we played. The issue the Giants have, they don't have any corners. You know, like, remember I showed you that list, like the prominent names of corners will play, like Sauls and Lattimore and all these other guys. You know that the Giants' ass ain't up there.
Yeah.
They don't have a single corner that can fuck with a picture of CeeDee Lamb or a picture of George Pickens.
So they gonna get destroyed
on the perimeter. Now the issue with the Giants though is that defensive line. They got Abdul Carter. They got Kayvon Thibodeau. They got Brian Burns. They got Dexter Lawrence. They might listen. I know we talk a lot about the Eagles. The Eagles ain't got no edge rushers. Like by default, the Giants might have the best defensive line in the division.
But if they ain't got no corners, they still screwed.
It works both ways. Like if they can get pressure, average corners might play better because you ain't got to cover as long.
Or they might get cooked off the line. That's possible too.
It's a mixed bag.
Yeah, it is, bro. It's a marriage, like I said yesterday. It's a marriage between the two. But I'm telling you, they got 3-step drops for a reason. You better be getting there quicker than that then, because if your corners can't cover, them boys going to be catching that ball quickly and easily.
Yep. That's very true. And listen, I like Abdul Carter. He would have been the one defensive player I would have took at 12 if he failed. I knew that was never going to happen. But he is an elite specimen. He got size, he got speed, athleticism, production. Like he had everything coming out of college. With all of that said, the nigga is still a rookie.
Facts.
So I can't crown him, anoint him. Oh, they did go get Scatterboo. He ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah, I ain't worried about Scottaboo that much. I think he good though. I don't think he great like they've been talking about him. Some people.
Hold on. They're saying that the final game of the season, because this is one of the big Giants guys, Art Stapleton. He said they will close. The Giants will close their regular season at home against the Dallas Cowboys. So after we beat the shit out of the Giants week 2, we ain't gonna play them niggas again until the last game of the season.
We probably be resting our starters, getting ready for the playoffs.
Or what? Because listen, man, this is not none of my Dallas Cowboys business, but the New York Giants are going to be in hell this year, bro. Listen to the niggas they play. Because listen, remember, they got the hardest schedule in the National Football League. So let's start with that.
Yikes. Because they play all 3 of us.
They play us, and then they also play the Chiefs division. But just hear me out. Hear me out. So this is their first 6 games. They might be 1-5. All right, so they go to Washington to start the season. They go to Dallas. They home opener is against the damn Kansas City Chiefs. Their next home opponent is the damn Chargers. They play the Saints, and then they got the Eagles coming to town week 6. Them niggas might be 1-5, and they might not beat the Saints.
Good Lord. They can play well and still be 1-5.
They can play well and still be 1-5 because as much shit we just talked about the Commanders probably taking a step back, I still probably think they're better than the Giants right now.
They are for sure.
We know that what we are against the Giants. Dak Prescott has not lost against the Giants since the 2016 season.
If Dak would have been here last year, we would have swept Washington.
Yeah. We don't think they have a chance against the Chiefs with the firepower they're bringing in. We don't think they're going to play well against the Chargers, and we know that the Eagles probably will win that game because the Eagles, as much as I talk shit about them being horrible, awful, despicable pieces of shit that eat horse shit and deserve to die,
Giants.
They are a good football team. They are a good football team. And they're a better football team and organization right now than the Giants. So I think that I would comfortably say I would not have the Giants favoring none of them games. Except for the Saints. Except for the damn Saints.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, did I go a little bit too hard on the Eagles? 'Cause listen, I do got some people I rock with that are Eagles fans. It's just fuck the Eagles as a whole, you know.
Yeah, it's always fuck the Eagles. That's like, wake up, brush your teeth. When you get done, you say the Eagles, and then you keep on about your business.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day. I wake up young.
It's a ritual. It's a ritual.
Oh, shit. What I'm going to do with the rest of the day?
Boss in the building.
What's up with your boss, Cowboy? Listen, we'll be live with Boss later on tonight, too, man, about 7:30 or so. So y'all tap in for the win, man. Said, who is the Giants quarterback? It's going to be Russell Wilson to start the season. What did they do to fix their offensive line? I think they actually did sign some free agent ones. They did sign some free agent ones, I think. But Russell Wilson is going to be the starting quarterback. I got to look at their free agency to see what they did for offensive line. They're actually moving one of their tackles to guard because that shit didn't pan out. What's old boy name that Michael Parsons used to cook all the time? Is it Evan Neal or some shit?
Yeah, Neal.
I think they said they moving him to guard, if I'm not mistaken.
The thing about the Giants is, like, I feel like they got better, but, how much better? You know what I'm saying? I feel like they moving in the right direction, I believe. I don't know about that quarterback, though. We got to see how he going to work out.
Yeah, because, listen, I'm not saying Russ is ass or anything. I got a lot of respect for Russell Wilson. His career, it's just Father Time is undefeated, and he is slowly declining over time. He might not be a good quarterback when we see him this year. He might just be okay.
Yeah, they got Neighbors over there. He's an animal.
They got Neighbors. They got Darius. They got Darius Slayton. They got the boy from Kentucky that boss likes. I forget his name. But they got some decent wide receivers.
Yeah. So our corner's gonna have to be on point.
Or that pass rush could just get there. Like we talked about what we added. Like I know. Listen, I'm very bullish on our pass rush.
Me too.
Oh, I know you are.
Me too.
But yeah, man. Like I feel like we'll be able to get to the quarterback, so it might not be that big of an issue.
I hear a lot of people down counting out Sam Williams. I think that's a mistake. If he stay healthy, I think he gonna show a lot of people something this year.
If he gets opportunities, that's gonna be the second part.
Because they did just invest a second round pick. See, y'all gotta relax with that hashtag now. Relax.
Did you see that nigga?
Keep it on the low.
Did you see him, landlord?
Keep it on the low.
You saw him. I sent you the picture.
That ain't him, bro.
That is him.
Man, that look like a wide receiver. That ain't no damn Tyler guy.
I swear that's him.
I'm calling cap. Somebody did some Photoshop.
And hell nah, that's that ugly ass boy.
Tyler, chill out, man. Tyler guy ain't looking like a wide receiver out that bit.
Tyler Guyton looking like he took Ozempic.
Somebody need to go, hey, man. He already was like a slender dude for a tackle. He's so tall.
He was slender with a pot belly.
So I hope that's not him, for real.
But you know what? Listen, I'm gonna stop being mean to him.
Then you look bigger on a picture. So take that into consideration.
I'm gonna stop being mean to him because he did grow up a Dallas Cowboys fan. He really wants this.
So yeah, I rock with the people who real Cowboy fans because they gonna play their hardest. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they gonna go all out for the team.
I'm just saying, dog. He said it's gonna be a win. It won't be easy. Nothing in the National Football League is easy. You know what I'm saying? Like we saw the Carolina Panthers how they were constructed. Go ahead. We saw the Carolina Panthers how they were constructed last year. You know, ball against the Chiefs. They gave the Chiefs a run for their money. Matter of fact, let me look at the score of that game.
Mailman about to get smacked.
Carl Malone, yeah.
Not him. Not that nigga. I'm talking about the real man. Walking up to the door. You know.
Yeah, because remember, last year, the Chiefs had to beat the Panthers 30-27. And the Panthers were not a good football team. 30-27 was the final score of that game. And the Kansas City Chiefs went to the Super Bowl, and the Carolina Panthers were picking high enough to get our boy Tech McMillan. That tells you how much parity there is in the National Football League. Because everybody has pros.
Thanks.
So, there ain't no such thing. I ain't going to poo-poo on no win or no team because everybody is capable of kicking your ass.
And the Panthers was right there from beating the Eagles.
Yep. Almost beat the Eagles. Almost beat the
If Xavier Legette wouldn't have dropped that pass, they would have beat them. And we got the Panthers this year, don't?
Yeah, they're gonna be our third year in a row.
Don't sleep on the Panthers, bro.
Listen, they got Jimmy Horn and Tech McMillan. They completely revamped that wide
You
receiver.
know I'm watching me some Panthers game this year.
We have no choice because listen, it be some scouting. It's scouting at that point.
I'm watching me some Panthers game this year. You know I rock with Bryce. They tried to throw Bryce under the bus.
Man, Bryce gonna be just fine, bro. I be talking shit about him because I know you like him, but he's still a good prospect, man. I ain't gonna hate that boy out like that. Also, Dak Prescott did an entire 5-minute interview today, and I'm gonna read this. Then I'm gonna go to the restroom. But while I'm gone, I want you to cook on this because he spoke on George Pickens. They asked him.
I'm sorry. These people in the comments are crazy. I don't know what they ain't used to us doing this early, but y'all better smoke this punk ass nigga right here.
He said, "Shut your ass and smoke. I can drop you both. I can drop you both."
I don't think people realize, like, man, my skin's so thick, boy. Y'all funny. That shit was funny as hell.
Like a young fighter.
People say anything when they, in a safe distance. That was hilarious right there, sir.
Boy, niggas get put on shit bags every day.
I swear.
Anyway, so they asked him about the boy George Pickens. He said, "We've connected. I'm excited. You turn on the tape, you see a guy that can catch the football. You put the football anywhere in his vicinity. Very strong hands. More than a 50-50 catcher. He thinks it's his ball when it's in the air. I'm excited for him. I know we needed some help at that position. I know it's hard to double team two guys. I think we're putting together a nice group of weapons." So that was Dak Prescott talking about the boy George Pickens. They've already done chopped it up. He's excited to play with him. And he talked about his skill set. So I'm finna run, and I'll be back in like 2-3 minutes. But I want you to cook in that time and talk about your thoughts on his comments to George Pickens, him already reaching out to him, and his comments as a whole.
Yeah, I think Dak pretty much seen exactly what we all seen. If you got eyes, you feeling the same way, man. Like, the talent level of George Pickens can't be denied. Like, what he does the best to me is tracking the ball and catching the ball. And those are the two most important things for a wide receiver, believe it or not. Like, you hear about all this other stuff that people say, hey, can he do this? Can he do that? Well, you can do all that other stuff, but then you get to the end and not catch the football. Like, this dude's hands is exceptional. He catching the ball way lower than it's supposed to be, way higher, to the left, to the right, behind him. He can make all those types of spectacular catches, man, like on a level of like some of the best that we done seen, believe it or not. I really believe that. Like, when it comes to, it's only a few players who I feel like, I play wide receiver, so I felt like I had some pretty damn good hands. It's only a few players who I seen them make catches that made me be like, I couldn't have made that catch. You know what I'm saying? Like, just being honest, like, I'm super confident in my hands. I look at it's like 4 or 5 players in the league who made catches that made me be like, I don't think I could have made that one, or I probably wouldn't have made that one. George Pickens makes them catches on a consistent basis. Him, like people like Odell used to do it. CD made some catches that made me say that. But like it ain't many wide receivers that do that. So this dude hand level is ridiculous, man. His hands is ridiculous. So like, and I see him like far as the effort on his passes, like when the ball too low, he still find a way to go out and get it and give maximum effort trying to catch the ball. So you ain't gonna see none of that stop trying when the ball a little bit out the way or a little bit too far. He's gonna give it his all to try to make every reception. So that's what's gonna make a quarterback fall in love. Like, don't be surprised if Dak and George Pickens hit it off quickly. Like, this might be a quick transition because guess what? Once you performing to that level, your quarterback, your trust level is going to be up. Like, you know how much Dak trusts CD? That trust level for George Pickens going to get there quickly. I promise you, because the opportunities that Dak going to give him, he going to maximize them. Like, Dak throw that ball in the air to him, man, he gonna contort his body. He's one of the best with that. Body control and tracking the ball and snatching it out the air, it's ridiculous, y'all. And I'm telling you, most of the catches I see, it's straight hands. Like, it's nothing else. It's straight hands, man. And that's a great stat attribute to have, especially when you're going up against these DBs. Because I told him, man, my favorite ability for a wide receiver is hands. I think it's the most important. People get too caught up in the route running and all that stuff. But guess what? The main thing that separates a DB from a corner is his ability to track the ball and catch the ball. Because I promise you, a DB would have been a wide receiver if he was like that. Like, I promise you, like everybody that really played football, you start out there, everybody gets shots at different positions. If they see you not catching that football, they're going to be like, you need to go over there with the DBs. Like, first you get a chance at wide receiver if you're an athlete in that type of build. If you can't catch the ball consistently, they're going to put your ass at DB. So that's why these quarterbacks have a lot of confidence. They like, man, my guy going to be better than your guy. That's why 9 times out of 10, the wide receiver make the catch or it's an incompletion. 9 times out of 10. So I trust George Pickens to be making catches over a lot of these corners. It's going to be a fun year, y'all. It's going to be a fun year.
I agree with you, man. I damn sure agree with you. Matter of fact, I need to check on something, man, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, CD Lamb and them going to be live doing a schedule reaction and shit.
Yeah. Shout out to the intro guy that's sliding in. What's happening?
Salute to you God as the poet as well. Thank you for all the support throughout the course of the years.
If y'all didn't know, she helped us on that dope intro, man. Y'all go check out her music on her channel, man. We appreciate what she did for the channel. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and check out.
Facts. Make sure y'all do that, man. For sure. Make sure y'all do that. They said can't double both guys. Listen, you can't double them guys. You really can't afford, and that's why I really want this run game to get going. Because if you force them to ever have to put a single high safety out there, it's over with. Because CeeDee Lamb gonna be 1-on-1. Because remember, it doesn't really matter if it's cover 3, cover 1, a man blitz, a disguise. If you ever see a single high safety, and it's gonna be 1-on-1s on the outside, and you're going to be able to win.
I think I'm going to blame him for the Flagenstein now, because I told y'all not to, but y'all just, we ain't mad at them yet. At least let them have 2 full seasons or a season and a half of doing that. You know what I'm saying? We got to relax. Like, we still need them. You know what I'm saying? Some of these kids be a little fragile these days, man. We don't want to bury his confidence too early. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna tone that one down a little bit. That was just me being angry in the moment. And yeah, we ain't talking. That's not his name yet. Yet.
No, we're going to for sure go out here and push this.
No, we need him.
We don't need.
We need this young man. Yes, we do. That's Dak blindside, sir.
Stay black
what
and
do you
die.
Mean?
That's what we need to do. Stay black and die. That's what we need to do. That's what we have to do.
Hey.
Anything else is, optional. It's optional. You ain't got to do nothing else. He got late hands. He got hands that will hold on for the rest of your life.
Not Tyler Guy. He talking about George Pickens got late hands.
He's talking about that. Yeah.
Bro, when you're a DB, DBs, the scary DBs, that's when you just a 100% DB. 18 penalties is, whew. You can't do nothing but make sounds after that.
Tyler 18.
Ooh.
Flagenstein, Tyler 18.
Tyler 18 is crazy.
Make them both trend.
Chill out. But yeah, man, when you a DB that's not comfortable when the ball in the air, because that's why they can't catch. A lot of DBs can't catch because when the ball in the air, they just panic. They be like, oh my God, oh God, the ball is. They can't handle it. And a cool receiver like my boy George Pickens, he'll wait till the very last minute and just put his hands up and just, whoop, got it. Because guess what? DB's looking for them indicators. You know what I'm saying? They like, okay, when his hands go up, mine going up. You see what I'm saying? But if I wait till the last minute, I could catch the ball quickly and you ain't even have a chance to recover.
Hey,
So that's what he mean by late hands. That's what he mean by manipulating the indicators that the DBs be looking for. Cause look, you know a DB will play you and don't even look at the ball. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Mm-hmm.
A DB will have his back to the ball and just play your hands and your eyes. That's why slick receivers start manipulating that. They'll look up or something, you know what I'm saying? Trick you or something, look up and put their hand up on and do a pump fake or something. So that's how you got to manipulate them guys these days.
Yeah, and listen, very good points. And I may complain about the Dallas Cowboys schedule when I see it all. But
Flagraments is, I'm sorry, go ahead.
But at least we're not the Giants. 'Cause I'm looking at their shit and they are in hell.
Flagraments.
Like I said, they start with the Commanders. They got the Cowboys, the Chiefs, the Chargers, the Saints, the Eagles. Then they got to take their ass up to Denver and play the Broncos in Mile High. Then they go to the Eagles. Then they play the 49ers. Then they go to the Bears. They bring in the Packers. They go to the Lions.
Whose schedule is this?
The fucking Giants.
Sheesh. They got to play the Packers too?
Nigga, we play the Packers.
Oh, I ain't know we played the Packers.
Do you not pay attention to anything?
I don't.
Oh, this nigga just
Yeah,
living.
wrong with you.
This nigga just living life. All right. They go to Detroit. They go to the Patriots. They get their bye week 14. They got a late ass bye. They come off the bye and they play the Commanders again. Then they play the fucking Vikings. Then they go to the Raiders, and then they end with the Dallas Cowboys.
Them boy might go 0-16.
They might win one game. They might. I would favor them over
the Raiders.
The Saints. I ain't not with Ashton Genty over there.
Shit, they ain't got no quarterback.
They got Geno Smith.
He probably better than Russ, a little better than Russ right now, ain't it?
I would say so, probably. Probably.
Not by a lot, cause you know.
And then they got your boy at tight end too.
Oh yeah, they got Brock over there and Jensen. Oh my God. Whoo, yeah, I want to go to Vegas. I want to see that game. I want to see that game. That's gonna be crazy. Brock Bowers and Jensen. I ain't even think about them being together. Sheesh.
Yeah, man. See,
that's the best tight end in football if you want to be technical. Right now. Hell yeah, man. That boy came out the gate as a rookie and played like that. I told you I was scouting him for 2 years. I wanted him to be a Cowboy.
Yeah, matter of fact, I might have to just screenshot this and put this up there because this is fucking crazy. I don't feel bad for the Giants that they the ops. I'm glad that they're finna die a painful death.
Yeah, a very painful death. I'm talking about they got to do this for 17 weeks.
Like, Jesus.
18 weeks.
Good. Me telling y'all this does not do it justice. Y'all
could you imagine like being sentenced to death and then it took 18 weeks for you to die? That's terrible.
Like we gonna cut off your left eye week 1, nigga. Just week 1, you're gonna be blind in one eye.
Week 2, we gonna slice off half of your ear. We gonna do the other half tomorrow. Like what you mean?
Nigga, we gonna cut off part of your tongue week 5, nigga.
This is crazy. 18 weeks to die. That's the new podcast coming for the Giants.
Ooh. This 18-week hate watch. Want to do it? 18-week hate watch every time they play. Like, oh, they dying a little bit more.
Yeah, they got their arm sliced off today. So, like, damn. Them boys is, Maybe you should have drafted Shador Sanders. We ain't gonna feel bad about you. Let y'all quarterback be sorry. Huh. While you up there blackballing Shador, you should have drafted Shador. Maybe you would have been better.
They said Brian
Any
Daboll
quarterback
fired by week 8. I can see it.
We trolling any team that got bad quarterback play that didn't draft Shador Sanders. We on your top this year.
But the Steelers ain't had no fucking reason to pass on Shador.
We on your top this year. That's what you got. What you deserve. And the Browns finna hoop. Them boy got both of my running backs, bro. I'm sick about that. I'm not gonna hold you. We don't play them, do we? We played them last year.
We played them last year. We don't play them this year.
Good.
So listen, this is the Giants' leaked schedule. And
damn, they whole schedule out this bitch.
Yeah, we got everything. We know with the bye week, nigga.
They say you might as well put it out. We dead already.
Like shit. They said Giants lost another body part of the game. This gonna be the running joke. I might do an 18-week hate watch on the Giants because fuck them niggas.
The Giants been humble though. They at least they ain't been talking. The Giants know their place. About? They know their place.
Man, we gonna make sure they remember their place.
They wouldn't do us no justice though. So hey, screw it.
Exactly. So the Commanders, L. Against the Cowboys, L. Hosting the Chiefs, L. Omari and Hampton and the Chargers, L. Saints a toss-up. I'm not even going to give them a dub, a toss-up. Eagles coming to their crib, L.
Broncos, L.
Going to the Eagles, L.
Then they at the Broncos? Don't nobody play good in Denver.
Nobody. The Chiefs don't even play good in Denver.
Nobody plays good in Denver, bro. I'm telling you, like, that shit rare. Them boys is on top of a mountain. The air is thin, my boy.
The 49ers coming to your crib with shit to prove. They're going to beat the fuck out y'all. Like,
yeah.
Going to Chicago.
Kayla Williams and them, yeah.
Year 2.
Then they got all them receivers over there. The Giants ain't got no DBs.
No DBs.
The Bears got like 8 receivers.
Bro, the Bears, they got, oh my God, I forgot they got Luther Burden.
They got Luther Burden, DJ Moore, Roma Doomsday.
They did use first round pick on a tight end.
They gonna light their ass up.
Then they still got Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet hard. I don't know why they did that boy like that, but whatever.
And look, we were just talking about Washington being fraudulent. They beat the Bears on a Hail Mary pass. Come on now.
It be like that sometimes.
Come on now.
Let's see. The Packers, they still got, the Packers got 1,000 wide receivers. You were just talking about that.
Yep.
Matthew Golden, Savion, my hands are for display Williams.
Hands are sold separately, Williams. You bought my feet and my the rest of my body. You didn't purchase the hands, sir.
Yeah,
like, damn.
You gotta unlock the hands.
His hands are sold separately. That's ridiculous.
Now listen, you don't have to unlock Savion Williams as a player on the game. You gotta unlock his hands. So like everything else on him is regular, but his hands are blacked out.
Boy, hands sold separately is just, that's too much. I can't take it.
I was serious too, because like you gotta, like he is less expensive than his hands. Like
his hands cost an arm and a leg.
Like his hands cost like $150. You can get Savion for like $40. The hands cost $150.
Damn, boy, that boy better not be good, but they gonna get your ass.
Man, he gonna have too many drops for me to be worried about that shit.
Damn.
We shower with your mama and your sister. We take turns with it.
This dude is so miserable. He just keep coming back. We hate you, bro. Get out of here. We don't want you here.
Glock
and you
boy
still
111. Shoot yourself. If you got a Glock, boy, shoot yourself.
Yeah, please. 111. You sound like a troll.
Yeah. Cause listen, it's 111 because his mama, his auntie, and his girlfriend are the same person.
Damn.
His name is Glock Boy 111 because his mama, his auntie, and his old lady is the same person.
Man, he on your channel here. Tell your folks to smack this dude.
I'm finna shoot this nigga because I gotta lead by example.
You will never be seen again.
How he a fake Young Jeezy?
He's so lame.
Lame as a motherfucker. This nigga don't even look like Young Jeezy.
Jeezy got a bald head, sir.
You see niggas with shades and now they Jeezy. Niggas ain't shit.
This man smoking all kind of dope over there.
I told you, man. Fent, they got they own Fent and they can't pay their rent. All right, man. So yeah, let's get through the rest of this shit real quick.
Yeah, Paul. They say he never had a cold in his life. He wasn't able to catch one.
Packers at the Lions is fucked up because they gonna crucify them niggas. They might not beat the Patriots with Stephon Diggs. Now they might the Patriots might be a better team this year, bro.
Yep.
Hold on, my boy Numb here near with a 499. He said Savion came out the womb saying, "Look, man, no hate." That's a classic one. That nigga went crazy with that.
Good Lord.
Say, hold on, Neil.
Shout out to Numb Hand Neil with that, man. That's ridiculous.
Off the top rope with that one, nigga. God, dog.
This man you can't even arrest Savion Williams. Where you gonna put the cuffs at?
You gotta put him around his feet.
You gotta get that man some shackles like a slave. You gotta put this man some ankle bracelets on. This is ridiculous.
He said family tree goes straight up. I was like, oh boy, yeah, it's just like one continuous line. Like, ain't no branches. That nigga got a stick for a family tree.
Oh, I can't do this, bro. I'm done. This
Like,
dude is crazy. He said he got a family stick. They don't got a family tree. Ain't got no branches.
Family tree goes straight up. It's crazy.
God damn, that boy got a family stick. That's crazy.
Now, these are kind of insults I be wanting back because we be going crazy on these niggas and they just say cowgirls. That's crazy. Like, you know they be losing. We got insults like this and y'all just say cowgirls.
That's ridiculous.
God give me strength. I need the Lord to continue this show.
So that dude put his shirt on with his elbows. God damn, y'all crazy, boy.
Shout out to Suave D on your end with the $5.
Salute Suave D, man. He said, damn, the Giants will be.
Talk about the draft by week 6.
Yeah. Yep.
It's over.
We need to get this quarterback, Arch Manning. They gonna get Arch Manning.
And Archie damn sure gonna stay his ass in Texas. Fucking with the
He
Giants.
gonna rescind that motherfucker. Like, I'm good.
He like, who got the number 1 pick? Oh, hell no. Okay, I'm good.
He gonna be like, I'm straight. Hell no, I'm not going to New York. You seen what they did to my uncle?
He said, you see what they did to my uncle?
We had to push the Illuminati to get a ring with them. Shit, they said we already overstayed our welcome. They got no more for us. So,
that shit funny. They said Numbhead Neal is secretly Savion Williams.
Yeah, cause he done slapped his hands out. His hands don't work no more. He done slapped so many Eagle fans.
They said this nigga can't even doggy paddle.
This man never gave a round of applause in his life. That's crazy.
Oh my God. Hold on, man. This shit done went off the rails.
Somebody gave that boy some clap on lights. That nigga been in the dog. Nigga been in the dog for a year straight. Damn. Oh shit. Y'all crazy.
The crazy thing is we do this to our own team. That's why it never bothers us when they talk shit back.
Facts.
Like,
We ain't sugarcoating or span nothing. You gonna get this work, you come over here with that foolishness.
Yeah, because we done had flying body catchers. We got Flagenstein niggas built just to hold. Like it's nothing to us at this point.
Fly.
That sound like a flying monkey from the Wizard of Oz.
Bro, flying by the kids is so crazy.
It sound like a kind of monster.
Man, that's so crazy, but that sound like you finna die. You went over there with the flying body catchers. Those niggas crazy. Damn, boy, y'all crazy, boy.
Flying flying body catcher just sound like you just died.
That's so crazy to me. I'm so glad. See, y'all be acting like we be doing the space of service. Like, we did not push those names y'all gave that man. Brandon Cricket, that would have stuck. That Brandon Cricket and flying body catcher, one of them would have caught fire.
Look what happened to Little Legs.
Little Legs went crazy. Slam Williams went crazy. See, I ain't do Dorns wrong either. Dorns would have went crazy. I called him Dogecoin Dorns. That would have went crazy.
Boy, that shit was gangster.
See, we be spamming them boys, man. We be spamming them sometimes.
We ain't wild. That shit just funny. Y'all niggas know what's funny. We just laughing at it.
We be spamming them boys, man. So, hey, y'all better tighten up.
Hell nah. But really, though, don't flying body catcher sound like a subspecies of like.
That sound like
that sound like a gorgoyle.
That sound like they been in the world. Them flying body catchers out there. Shit.
That's an old school B movie. In black and white.
On my life. Them boys gonna kill everybody.
Just walk outside, it's over with.
Facts.
I'm done. I can't do that shit no more.
Savion finna go crazy, and he ain't gonna have to be disappearing for about a week or two.
Hell nah.
They like, why he in it?
They like, oh, he going crazy. I'm gonna look at the stats like this nigga got all rushing touchdowns. He ain't caught shit.
Hell no.
This nigga gonna have 8 rushing touchdowns and he gonna have 8 rushing touchdowns and 7 drops.
Damn.
Like, oh, he over there hooping. No, he ain't. No, the hell he not.
Cricket cooks.
It said shit was made in 1968. The flying body catchers.
Flying body catchers. Shit, boy. Hey, we might have to run with that, cause
he gone now.
It's a new species. Somebody got to qualify to be another flying body catcher.
I pray we don't ever have no more.
I hope we don't never have another one, but yeah, flying body catchers. That man used to jump every time he catch the ball.
Man, because you know who else was a flying body catcher, but we let him make it?
Who?
Michael Gallup.
Yep.
That nigga
Gallup would catch with his hands too, though. He'll catch with his hands.
He used to jump up and meet the ball with his chest. he used to leap and just hit the ball, hit his chest and catch.
Bro, I've been wanting to find, like, if I was on a smear Brandon Cooks campaign, I could have done it. But I wasn't. So I was just telling y'all my feelings. I wasn't trying to ruin the man's reputation on that. But, bro, I still never found that game when Dak looked at him like this. When Dak told him, put your hands out.
New York Giants, the home game.
Bro, Dak did him like this.
2023, New York Giants home game.
That's when it was?
Go look it up.
Bro, Dak looked over there at him and said, man, put your hands out.
They said Terrence Williams was the original flying body catcher.
He was, but Terrence Williams used to go off a little bit, though.
Shout out to Terrence Williams.
Shout out to Terrence Williams, friend of the show, man.
He was nice enough to come on the show, so I ain't going to do him too bad.
Yeah. That was one of our best interviews, I think.
He said Cook's thinking he's taking off in his plane. That nigga do fly planes too, so that's probably
it wasn't the best, but it was one of the best.
Which one was that Giants game?
I'm talking about our interviews.
It was one of the best.
It was one of the best.
What one do you think was our best one?
I think Toba was the best. It gotta be.
I know which one wasn't our best interview.
Yeah, we both know which one wasn't.
We know which one wasn't our best interview, but
But I think our best interview was Toba, man. I think he got to explain himself. Didn't nobody understand Toba until he came on the show.
He was good. He a good dude.
Yeah, I'm talking about, like, we didn't really understand to what level of his football knowledge was. I think he did a good job explaining that. I think he kind of cleared his name, and then he had a better season after that too.
Yeah, both these seasons have been better.
He been better.
He didn't do anything the first season, so you know.
Yeah. I think the nation gave him a chance after they seen that interview. Because everybody was like, oh, he's horrible. Like, get rid of him. Like, we hate him. And then I think after that interview, it pretty much gave him a little, you know what I'm saying? Gave him a little hope after that.
I agree. He did better. Angie said, I'm trying to work and listen. Y'all got me cracking up. Y'all funny as fuck. Listen. We did not turn this man into a flying body catcher. We discovered that species.
Hold on. What's the name of that show you got to say? Revenge of the Flying Body Catchers Part 2. It's crazy.
Oh man.
That sound like you can't watch that at night, boy. You gonna you gonna be scared as hell.
They said Boss Man was the worst interview. They were asking.
Somebody need why see y'all be watching us, don't it, man? We appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Boss
Damn it.
Man had to be the worst, bro.
That nigga was high out his mind. Listen, he out the NFL now. I don't give a fuck. That nigga
Yeah.
was high. He was broadcasting from a trap house. This motherfucker didn't understand English.
I think they moved the camera. We seen a body on the floor. Like, it was crazy.
Listen, like, shout out to
Y'all
Boss
just
Man.
don't know, man. We take care of these players when they come over here. Like, we'll make sure they seen in a better light. We ain't trying to ruin nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes they be late. We'll come and say it was us.
Yeah.
We was late, y'all. Don't worry about it. Like, we take care of our people over here, man. But sometimes you just can't make up for it.
Yeah, and listen, he playing good football in the UFL. Hopefully he finds his way back to the NFL. I never want young kids like that to not be able to get their bag and pursue their dreams. So, shout out to Boss Man Fat, but that was horrible. That was a horrible interview.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was hard for him to stay on topic. It was,
He said,
But we appreciated the time, though. I mean,
appreciate it. 'Cause
it is what it is.
I think he still did it for free. So you get what you pay for sometimes.
True.
Like, you can't always have Jalen Tolbert kind of interviews or Terrence Williams kind of interviews. Like, even Izzy had a great interview. Shout out to Izzy. Izzy was also another good interview.
Izzy was a great interview. Yeah, shout out to Izzy McCormick. See, a lot of people don't know the work we done put into this space if you ain't been following us. You know what I'm saying? We did some nice things in this space already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we were blessed to be able to do that, man. So,
and it ain't over. We gonna keep working to get better and get some more stuff out here for y'all.
Yeah, we'll
It take y'all help though.
Yeah.
It really do.
Cause listen, y'all seeing we might be able to grease a couple niggas' hands and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now listen, there was a scenario where somebody tried to tax landlord. They didn't even end up staying on the team after that. So
Yeah, they tried to get me.
And I'm glad, cause listen, I'm glad landlord didn't tell me, because it's not like I would have dished the dude, but I would have threw some bread that way and helped cuz make it happen. Cause like we partners in this shit. So,
Yeah.
I'm just glad we didn't waste our money.
Yeah, it was a turn off for me. I'm like, nah, you ain't even that type of dude. We didn't interview bigger players than you, and they didn't even ask. So that's on you.
Yeah, Izzy balled in the playoffs. Like,
Yeah,
real shit. Like,
Izzy deserved some more reps.
Listen, I heard and I know for a fact he was in the doghouse with a certain coach whose name I would not say, but that coach is no longer here. So we ball. That's all I'm gonna say about that. We ball, nigga. Do you think Izzy gets the opportunity to start at slot this year?
Nah.
Who you start at slot corner then?
They look at Elam as an outside
corner. We got nothing but outside corners.
They might mess around and put Bland in the slot. Bland really natural about slot corner.
I know.
They might put Bland at the slot and just live with who they got on the outsides. Real talk.
Would you do that though?
I probably would.
Since he is your best corner.
I don't know, but I don't know if he's my best corner on the outside.
He's your best corner compared to them other niggas. Like, he may not be better than Trayvon Diggs, but the gap between them and Deron Bland as a boundary player, that nigga might be compared to them. He might be Richard Sherman.
I might take my chance on Carson playing better this year. But, like, the reason I look at it, like, I don't like Bland that much on the outside. I don't. I know that's not popular. I know Bland catch a lot of interceptions. That was my guy. But with more information, my opinion of you gonna change after a while if I keep seeing, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta bear with people like that. The more information come out, your opinion should change.
But see,
You know
I'm
what I'm
not asking him to start out there all year, and I'm not trying to make the case that he is a phenomenal outside corner. I saw Seatbelt Carson play last year.
They say he was injured here. I don't know.
Nigga, Nothing was injured but my eyes having to watch this nigga.
What about the other dude the year before?
Who?
Is he gone?
Who?
The other dude supposed to been the Bland. They said he was gonna be the next Bland.
Boy, we been got rid of that boy.
What his name was?
Exactly.
Damn. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
He is a footnote in the history of the Dallas Cowboys.
He was the greatest cornerback ever in training camp.
We traded up for him too. What was the nigga name?
What was his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about because they said he was gonna be the next Bland.
They liked him too, and they sold us on that boy. And
I can't think of that dude's name.
And I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. That's why I'm never, ever, ever, ever listen to that training camp shit again. I don't give a damn what happens. They could like
Eric Scott Jr. Shout out to TJ. That's who it was.
Landlord. A nigga could cure cancer in training camp, and I still would think he ain't shit until I see him play.
I mean, training camp matters, but at the same time, you got to take it with a grain of salt.
It don't always translate, cause you ain't there ain't no opposing.
You know who it translated for?
Who?
CD Damn Lamb.
It don't count, nigga.
It translated for him. I'm talking about he didn't do nothing in the beginning. This shit. You know what I'm saying? If he would have been in training camp, maybe we would have got off to a better start.
Are you talking about? Oh, you talking about last year?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about. You said that. I thought you were talking about his rookie year. Like, nigga,
no, I'm just saying that shit. It matters now. Cause we just seen if you miss it, your ass could be you know what I'm saying? You could be stuttering coming out the gate.
I mean, listen, that's fair, but it also don't mean that you're gonna play well just because you play well in training camp. That's what I'm saying.
Now, if Revel healthy, and you got Elam on the other side, then would you be comfortable with Bland in the middle?
Yeah, that's better. That's much better. Because
so you just saying mother Kalen Carson.
Nigga, yes.
Nah, man. Look, that's 1 year here. You got to give a man a chance.
I saw him turn a 5-yard gain into a 50-yard gain.
That's one play.
All right, he get cooked all the time. Do you want me to go look the numbers up for what he gave up?
But I'm gonna say this: we dealt with the worst of the worst. No, Anthony Brown for like 15 years. Y'all should have better patience. Y'all should have better patience at corner than that.
Because Anthony Brown played way better than that nigga ever has.
Man, chill out, man. Anthony Brown was getting his ass cooked.
Not
left and right.
Not like that, nigga. Not like that. All right, so he allowed a passer rating of 125.4 when targeted.
Hold on, what now?
When teams were targeting Kalen Carson, he allowed a passer rating of 125.4. So they were damn near perfect when they threw the ball his way.
David, I feel the same way. I do not like him having 21. It's just something about that number. Like, oh nah, you should be a proven player to get 21 in Dallas.
Let me see. Let me pull up his other stats. Let me look.
It shouldn't be no rookie just getting 21 in Dallas, bro.
Who was that? Dion? That was Dion number, right?
Yeah.
And then they gave our boy, the one we want back. Gilly had it last.
Yeah.
Like, that's respectful.
And then
Zeke had it before then. You right. All right. So he was targeted 33 times. He allowed 25 completions, allowed a touchdown, a passer rating of 120, and he gave up 360 yards in only 5 fucking games. So if he had played the full season, he would have gave up over 1,000 yards. And this nigga had 5 missed tackles.
He gave up 300 yards in 5 games?
360.
Damn.
In 5 starts.
That's quite a bit.
5 missed tackles.
Shit. That's quite a bit right there.
152 yards of yak allowed.
But I heard from in the building that he was hurt.
Man, fuck
so
me.
I don't know.
Everybody hurt when they ass. Yeah, and listen, we didn't even talk about the penalties. I don't know. I didn't even. Yeah, he's talking about any deep ball.
I think he's talking about Anthony Brown.
I know he's talking about AB. But y'all up here talking about a prolonged period of time. Y'all talking about 7 years.
He started out the gate playing okay football, but
He was a 6th round pick. He played phenomenal when he started.
Nah, we just protected the defense, remember? We just ran the ball. We kept them niggas off the field.
Okay, and
that's what we did.
He played just as well as them other niggas, because you act like them other boys over there locking some shit down. He played just like I talk about when he got here. He got here in 2016. Orlando Scandrick and them niggas was not like that.
Scandrick was all right, man. I think people went a little too hard on Orlando.
He a regular nigga.
He was all right.
He was you.
He was just slot corner for a while, though.
He
held it down.
He was a lot of things. He just a nigga.
Man, chill out, man. He ain't so, like, look, the bullet or a handshake, it ain't no in between with him. You can't just say he all right. Like, you gonna shoot the man.
I ain't shoot him. I said he's all right.
Nah, you said he was a nigga, a regular nigga.
He was a regular nigga. Compare him to all corners now. Is he better than the run Bland? And you don't even like the run Bland.
Bro, the Bland, I do like the run Bland. I don't think he's where I was. Okay, I'm not where I was with him. Is he
better than Orlando Scandrick?
Yeah.
Okay, is Trayvon Diggs better than Orlando Scandrick?
That ain't fair.
No, it's fair. Is Trayvon Diggs better than Orlando Scandrick?
Was both of them not regarded as two of the better corners in the league?
They became two of the better corners.
Give me an average corner, and then we can talk.
I gave you an average corner.
Who?
Orlando Scandrick. Average a motherfucker.
Of course, but I'm saying he's better than average. I think he was better than average.
I do not. I believe he was completely average.
So you think an average corner gonna get a second contract?
Average corner gets second contracts all the goddamn time.
I don't think so.
It's the hell they do.
Corner is too judgmental. If you average, you getting head topped. I'm sorry.
Corner.
If you an average corner, you ain't getting no seconds.
That's below. You talk about below average corners.
You ain't getting no seconds. What you call him?
That nigga is just an average corner, and it's fine. Like he's average. Cause listen, there's 32 teams. 32 teams ain't gonna have elite corners.
A second contract for an average corner is diabolical. I don't think they doing that.
They do that. They do it all the time. Go look at the starting corners right now in the National Football League, and look at some of them niggas on second contracts. You think I'm crazy? Let me pull up some names. You got me fucked up.
I don't know, man. It sound crazy. They said Jenkins was nice, but always hurt.
Mike Jenkins was all right.
Believe it or not, go look at that last year Mo Claiborne was playing. He was hooping that last year. I ain't want to let him go. The other years, he was sorry.
He played good football. Yeah, he played good football.
That last year, he was balling out.
He was a nigga that was hurt a lot, too.
Yeah.
And he went on and won a Super Bowl, too. We don't talk about that. Shout out to Mo Claiborne. Because he won a Super Bowl with the Chiefs, remember?
Yeah. See, Mo was hooping that last year, bro. He was.
All right. So let me go look at some average-ass corners. Because you be acting like niggas don't just be average and getting contracts. All right. Just an elite corner.
I don't know that nigga. Who is that?
Okay. Isaiah Rodgers.
Who that man?
A regular nigga. He an okay corner. He used to play for the Colts. He played for the Eagles last year, and now he plays for the Vikings. He is you don't even know this nigga name. He got multiple contracts in the National Football League.
I mean, now you know I'm not just saying you keep a job. Because Orlando Scandrick got a little money with us, didn't he?
He got paid.
He wasn't getting no little vet minimum contracts. I'm talking about somebody who actually got paid.
He got paid. He got $11 million.
Man, let me see. I don't believe you.
He got $11 million. I don't care what you believe, nigga. You over here just be talking.
I don't believe you.
All right, let's take a look at some of these other guys. So some of these guys are rookies. Some of these guys are rookies.
So they don't count.
I'm not counting them.
He said, "Look at James Bradbury."
James Bradbury at least made an All-Pro selection. So I don't even look at him like he
a regular corner.
Yeah, because he's sorry as hell, but he at least had one elite season. You know, to hey,
Byron Jones made an All-Pro though.
Yeah, is Cheeto Bay an average corner?
Cheeto a good average. I used to like him a little bit. I think he's slightly above average, but he a good average corner. You can
He
say.
about average. He got multiple contracts.
Okay then. Was they on the same team? Cause that's really my point. Cause if you gotta go to another team, you just keeping a job. If you stay on your same team, that means we rewarding you with a contract.
But we rewarded Orlando Scandrick, and he was average as a whole.
Okay. I'll let y'all get it.
Let's see. Let's check.
Cheeto was all right, bro. I ain't saying he was phenomenal, but I think he was a good corner, a decent corner.
I didn't say he was dog shit. I just said they were average. When I say average, niggas be acting like I said niggas ain't ever gonna be shit. They don't.
You say that a lot though, Hen. You're a terrible person.
But I don't give a fuck.
You're a horrible person.
The world is a horrible place. They niggas gotta get used to this shit. Like, I'm a horrible person. So is the world, man. Y'all be all right.
Adora Jackson is below average, probably.
He average. I think did he get a second contract with the Giants? Because he on a different team, but he's 30. Matter of fact, I think Adora Jackson was a damn Titan at first. So he's bounced around the league to your point, but he's also done kept the job.
The thing about Cheeto is like he used to be in perfect position, but for some reason he couldn't track the ball for nothing in the world. You ain't hardly ever see him get burnt. Real talk. Cheeto was always there. It's just like, he couldn't track the ball.
That's fair. That's really fair. It said Cheeto was better in Cincy. He was a PI machine in Dallas. If Diz can't get on the field and do something, this would be his last year. I mean, they already done started a smear campaign on the nigga, so I wouldn't be surprised if they slimed him out.
Now, if he come out here and hoop, I don't want to hear nothing.
At all. But they already tried to slime him out because they went. But I tell you, dog, when they draft a nigga and they comp is you, your days are numbered. In Dallas, anyway. They drafted Nealon. His comp was DeMarcus Lawrence. The nigga's gone.
I told y'all. How could you build a wall if you keep replacing the same brick?
Every time.
We don't never build on top of the teams that we got. We draft to replace. And that's just foolishness.
Siobhan Rebels, draft comp, Trayvon Diggs.
So he's gone.
He's gone. That's the writing on the wall. We went and got your clone, nigga. Remember you seen clone Tyrone, they whack Cuz and they seen Cuz again? Like, oh, wait a minute. He said, I want Asante. And listen, knowing that he recently just had neck surgery, I think I might be okay on Asante Samuel. Listen, as a Dallas Cowboys fan, can we really say we want another nigga with a bad neck?
How low are y'all on Trey, though? Because I hear people talking crazy about Trey. I know he keep getting hurt, so I can't take up for that, but I hear people talking real crazy about Trey these days.
I mean, I think he's still one of the better corners in the league. He just need to play football, He needs to be healthy. He needs to be on the field. Outside of that, I think there's absolutely nothing, wrong with Trayvon Diggs as a player.
When I seen him lock up everybody one year and get all the interceptions the other year, I'm like, bro, this dude is different.
They said exact clone. He hurt in everything. Yeah, you're right. They got a
He
nigga,
said exact clone.
They got a nigga that his clone. He also hurt. So that never made sense to me. You gonna replace a hurt guy with a hurt guy?
Hurt people.
Hurt people. It's crazy.
Hurt people, man.
Man, that shit sad. So, hey, you good betting ass niggas. The full week 1 primetime schedule has released. Cowboys Thursday night football against the Eagles. Chiefs versus Chargers in Brazil on Friday night, nigga. We got to go to Brazil. Fuck it.
Say that what now?
We got to go to Brazil.
When?
The 5th.
What happens?
Chiefs versus Chargers. Just to go to the game. We go scout the Chiefs in Brazil on the water with a couple mojitos and shit, nigga.
Sound good to me.
Ravens at the Bills Sunday night. Then Monday night football is Vikings at Bears. They love us. Because I'm watching all these games. I'm watching every single one of these games. Matter of fact, Yeah, that shit dope. Boy, that's 1, 2, 3. We gonna have football 5 straight days, bro.
They going crazy with the schedule these days.
Cause listen, even Saturday. Cause listen, college football be done kicked off by then. We gonna have football 5 straight days to start September. I love that shit. Matter of fact, I might put in.
Game Grave Digger, he basically has been out for 2 years almost now.
He has, cause
He missed the whole year.
he
Then
got hurt.
he missed.
Late,
He
it was
got
late,
hurt
though.
he got hurt about 4-5 games in.
Cause he played the Atlanta game. Remember?
He got hurt that Giants game, didn't it?
I'm talking about this year. This year. 'Cause he was in the Atlanta game, so I'm trying to see what game he went down in. Hold on, let me look at how many games did Trayvon play this year. Let me see something. That shit bothers me.
I would have kept Gilly. I didn't want to let Gilly go to begin with.
Me either, bro. Listen, we so close to it. I might rock a little bit longer till more games come out. This nigga, he only played 11 games this year. So he only played 13 games in the last 2 years, and then he's expected to miss the start of this season. So he theoretically might only play 20 games over the last 3 years.
That's crazy. That's why he's on the chopping block.
Yeah, because even if he come back and play well, if you're only expecting him back by like week 8 or week 9, there's only gonna be like 7, 8 games left for your ass.
And people mad because it all started happening once he got that contract, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, like he got hurt immediately after signing that contract. He only played the first 2 games in 2023. Then he only played 11 games this year. Then he's gonna miss the start of this season. And then he might not stay healthy enough to start next season, depending on what happens. That's how the Dallas Cowboys are looking at it. Okay, this is 3 years of you missing a large part of the season. But at the same token, can you stay that mad at this nigga and not be mad at Dak Prescott? And that's my guy. I'm gonna go to war for my boy. He's him. He's him of Turner. The nigga also get hurt a lot. So, do we just have selective outrage when it comes to Trayvon Diggs, or are we gonna be equally mad at Dak Prescott, or is it because of the position? Right? It's a corner. He's hurt all the time. You ain't tripping. Are you not mad at Dak because he a quarterback and it's hard to replace that position? Y'all talk to me, cause y'all might not even feel that way about Dak and Trey, but I want to know what y'all think it is.
I don't know. I think it's selective outrage, like you said.
Are we paying over, Sean?
Hell no, not right now.
Paying the nigga no money.
I'd rather franchise. I'd let him play this year.
Nah.
I might franchise tag his ass.
I ain't franchising shit until I get the George Pickens deal done. Niggas gonna have to walk. As a matter of fact, you can't franchise tag the nigga anyway.
Why?
He got a year left on his deal. You can only
he'll have to wait then.
You can only franchise tag niggas that are pending free agents.
I'll let Overshawn pay his whole year out.
I said they do be mad at Dak for everything anyway, so He said, I just remember seeing a few questionable things last season. My eyes don't discriminate. People not mad he hurt, they mad it could have been avoided. I think the front office never said anything about him rehabbing. I think a large portion of the fan base wouldn't have said shit. But because the rhetoric out right now is that he was bullshitting during his rehab, and that's why he got hurt again, I think that's the issue. That they put that out there that they didn't like how he was rehabbing, he wasn't taking it seriously, and then he got hurt. If they had never said anything about his, now you got them questioning his character and his work ethic. I think that's the issue.
Carmine said it kind of perfectly though. Shout out to him. He says, I think we could find Diggs' replacement before Dak. That's fair. That's probably why people looking at it like that.
Yeah. And listen, I think they both deserve their money. Like Dak Prescott is one of the best quarterbacks, and Trayvon Diggs is one of the best cornerbacks. Right, so they both deserve to get paid. I didn't think the front office did not need to say what they said about Trayvon Diggs, because now you're poisoning the fan base against the man, whether it was intentional or not. And I always think that they're calculated. I think it was intentional.
What exactly did they say?
The first they reported that they weren't happy with his work ethic. They weren't happy with his rehabbing. And then, during the press conference of the draft, Jerry Jones confirmed it. Like he said out his mouth that, he said he didn't take his rehab seriously the first time, and that's why what happened, and so on and so forth. And now
so they blaming him for getting injured?
They're blaming him for not rehabbing correctly. They said that he didn't take his rehabbing seriously.
All right.
That's what they reported, and that's what Jerry Jones said during the interview. Matter of fact, I might be able to pull up some of this shit and send it to you, and you might be able to talk about it. Because they didn't blame him for being hurt. They blame him for not taking rehabbing from the injury seriously. I'm guessing they saying that he ain't been putting in the work like other people have.
I wonder what does that entail, because they say Brett Brown one of the best. So like, what was he not doing? Like I don't know, man. You gotta watch them Joneses though.
I said, why would they play him? So why would he's your number one corner? He's your best corner.
And then look, that sound like we both said, if they want you back early, they would say you bullshitting with your recovery.
Exactly.
And is they not notorious for rushing people?
I mean, he said he ain't deny it. He ain't talked to the media. I can't remember the last time I heard Trayvon Diggs' voice. I don't even know what this nigga sound like no more.
When he cussed that reporter out,
and
that's the last time.
And that was before he got hurt. They said Diggs no Overshown or Dak. Well, I will say this: they ain't said shit about Overshown's rehabbing.
You saying he's not as good as those guys?
No,
what you trying to say?
He's saying that what Jerry Jones is saying about that, because he ain't questioned Dak Prescott's rehabbing. He ain't questioned Overshown's rehabbing.
Yeah, that's fair.
It might be the money though, because like they probably knew they had.
They mad that they didn't get their return on investment from Trey, so now they like. Screw you.
Like everything's wrong now.
Yeah, real talk. That's probably what it is, bro.
I don't even like the way the nigga chew gum. They probably over there thinking like he chew gum too loud now. Shit.
I don't like nothing about him.
Like shit, man. It's the way he walk, man. He a little salute footed for me. I don't
if
know.
it wasn't for his son, boy, he'll be out of here. Like damn.
Like damn, we love that little boy.
We love him, but Trey.
But that damn daddy. Yeah, we gonna have to wrap this up, man, because I plan on coming back when the full schedule is out. So I'm not finna wait till the full schedule drop. I'll just spin the block when it's time. So
yes, sir.
We've been on here over an hour and a half anyway. Y'all love us, so shit. But show us you love us, man. Sometimes you gotta show it. Hit that like button, hit that share button, sub to the club for the thugs. Right. Go ahead and hit that cash app. Put us on the map with the cash app, man. Cause we over here broke. Not really, but we gonna
busted and disgusted.
But we gonna be out here pushing for y'all, man. So y'all hit that cash app. Mine is $ Henny the Moore. Here's a $ Landlord 723. And we're gonna put those polls up on our respective channels to see what you want to raffle. Don't have a star in the raffle and y'all ain't Parsons live now. So hey, I guess it started. So hey, once they announce the schedule, I'll be back to talk about it. God bless America. God bless the Dallas Cowboys. Fuck the Eagles. And in the words of West Coast Cowboy, never look